Hello, greetings, this is Gilles Mansillon. I wanted to come and say hello and this to wish you a wonderful Sunday. And this coming week that will be very potent in energy, in potency, in power, in all kinds of new things that will be coming into the forefront of our consciousness. I'm going to see if I can offer some guidance. The highest wisdom for us today is the effort. We have to produce a certain effort in order to, we already know what kind of effort we need to produce. We just need to gather together the strength and the courage to produce it. What we need to understand is the limitation, what is limiting us now, to follow the central road, to not be distracted, to accept the limitation, but to seek to remove them, to go beyond the limitation. What we need to do is the higher self. We need to communicate, to embody those highest, to bring our soul energy, to bring our eternal self, to connect to our monad, our family, our soul family, our guides, to know that we are our higher self, to become our higher self, to become our soul, to become this eternal being of light and love. And so it is always there. It is just a matter of frequency harmonization between the lower self and the higher self until it becomes that, and then the higher self comes afterwards, and the outcome will be birth. For we are getting ready to be born, to be reborn, so there is a renaissance. It's a very powerful and potent energy that will be coming. I know myself. I'm getting ready. I'm ready, but every day I'm getting closer to that complete transmutation, to find this sovereign self, to become completely self-empowered, and I thank God for that. For God is the master creator, the master controller of the whole program of life. The more we become aware, we become thankful, we become attuned to that spirit guidance from within the heart, the easier life will flow. No matter what we need to face, as we accept to go through that, we find liberation at the end of the process. We want to move from karma to dharma, for we do not know what we've done in our past life. We need to transmute those energies in order to move into the law, to move into the oneness of life, where all is divinely ordered, and everything flows with grace and ease, where the river of life flow eternally onward. So one invocation that is very, very powerful is I am that I am. I am that I am, Gilles Mansillon. So repeat to yourself, I am that I am, with your name. I am that I am. It's a very powerful, for it does not ask for anything. It's just about beingness. It's about connecting to the great I am, your great source. And so it's about invoking the Spirit of God within yourself. It's about reminding yourself that you are that, you are connected to that, you are your source and origin, and God is one. So if God is one, it cannot be two. It cannot be you and God. It has to be only God. And so just let go of the ego and move into this higher function. For we are arriving into the light. The realm of light is a realm of feeling. It's the fifth dimension. Soon we'll be liberated from all the limitation of the 3D. We'll still be incarnated within the physical matter universe, but we'll have many, many layers of dimension that will be able to, inside of us, that will, so we won't be trapped into the matrix. And we'll feel great joy in finding this truly at the end of that process. When the final event of our liberation comes, we'll find even greater joy than most other planets that have been through that process, because this program was so dark and was so much suffering, so much pain in going through the process. The liberation will feel so good, and there is already those doors that are happening. In a sense, the third dimension is the physical world of senses, and the emotion, and the fourth dimension is our emotion. They will find a resolution in the fifth dimension, in the unity of life, and those who live exclusively in third dimension, because of the acceleration of energy, will be completely lost, and all the things that they believe will work will no longer work. So we'll have to help them, to assist them. The more we move into the silence, the more we realize we'll discover new sound, new voices, new energies, until we find this home, the original home. Another mantra that is good for finding peace is to, sometimes you can repeat it for a minute, 10 minutes, whatever time, is to replace all thought by this mantra. It's called Om Mani Padme Hum. Hum, 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 mani, hum, 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 mani, hum, mani, padme, hum, hum, hum. It kind of calms down all the cells within our body. It's a very powerful mantra. It's come from Tibetan language. For personally, I know I stand at the doorway of paradise. It is this wonderful energy that is behind the door, and God has informed me of so much about my destiny and so I'm expecting it. Yet I know I will be surprised, because I know there's great surprise coming up. So from an astrological standpoint, this year we'll be moving. There is this great, big, powerful axis of Cancer and Capricorn. Cancer is the home, is the feeling, it's the feminine, it's the internal, it's the matriarchal, and it is where we're moving towards. And the Capricorn is a patriarchal. It is the masculine. It is the practical. It is the societal organization, and that is really what will be shaken up. And the nodes of the moons and the eclipse will be in that axis this year. Personally, I have my North Node in Cancer and my natal chart, and my South Node in Capricorn. So it is a very, very potent and powerful year of transformation for me. As well as there is a conjunction of Jupiter and Venus that are here, that are right now. So it's about peace, about joy, about love, romance, all kinds of things is possible. For Jupiter is in a very comfortable position, meeting Venus in Sagittarius. I personally also have a conjunction of Venus and Jupiter, but it's in Taurus in my natal chart, in Aries, in my second house. So I'm going to pull a few cards to see what to read about for the chakras. For the reading in the French video was quite hard. I thought it was many challenges that to cleanse up our chakra is quite challenging. For the base root is the nothing short of the wheel of great time, the miracles, all kinds of miracles. The wheel is turning, so accept the abundance, accept the joy, accept the creative flow. For there will be so much that is here. For the wheel has been going down and now it's going up. So enjoy the ride upwards. What we see in our navel, which is the path of God, controls all of the earth plane, the astral plane, and the sexual chakra as well. And here we have the heart drop. It is the card of wisdom. It is the oasis in the desert. So draw from the water of life and drink from this water of life. For wisdom, the more wisdom we acquire, the more freedom and creativity we possess. What comes to us in terms of our solar plexus, our power center, is a dangerous pussy, the past. So we have to integrate the past with kindness and compassion, to be able to look at our past with kindness and compassion, in order to and not to be to surrender everything to God. Whenever there is a problem, just surrender it, give it up to God. God will handle it. The Mother Earth or the great central sun, or whichever way it's practical, or the angels, the archangels, your guides, whatever works is to understand the past has to be integrated. We have to repair all these mistakes. We have to understand what the mistake was, so we don't repeat them again. And so once a lesson is integrated, it will no longer come up. If something is come up, it's because there hasn't been fully integrated. What we see in terms of our soul, in our hearts, the heart is connected, is the chakra that's connected to the universe of the Creator. It is the central chakra. It will eventually englobes the whole. It actually englobes the whole universe. The whole universe exists within the heart of God, and you are the central focal point in the heart of God. And so all the energies of the universe are focalized on you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So learn to feel that love. For the love has always been there. Just we've been too mental to feel it, but it's coming up. It's coming now. We're feeling this great deal of liberation, and this is the joker, the fool, the leap of faith. The more we are able to leap into faith, leap into this quantum reality where all kinds of things will become possible as we liberate ourselves from the old patterns. In terms of our communication, our chakra of the communication, that is it's very close to our I am presence. What comes in and comes out of our body comes through this process, comes through this chakra. And here we have cutting through. There is certain reforms that we need to do. There is certain adjustment that is being made. There is allow yourself to be aligned. Ask God to assist you. Ask your spirit, the spirit to assist you. Your soul to attune you and ask for this transformation to be gentle. What we see before us in the sixth chakra, the seat of consciousness, third eye, our vision realm, is a solar return. So it is about this great, here it's a great eclipse, but it is it's a turning point. It is something completely new. We do not know what's around the corner, but it is something that will transform all of our life. And what's on the crown, and what comes to first from the upper plane, It's the elixir food, the essence. It's about the ability to test the best things out of life, to be in a position where we are able to enjoy all the fruits of spirit, the fruits of life, the pleasure. So it does require certain discrimination. Sometimes certain lower pleasure may prevent us from experiencing higher pleasure. So it is about discriminating, but know that there is this desire to experience the best out of life, and for that we need to be free, we need to be clear. What comes to us from the Earth star is the horseplay. So it's about enjoying. It's about the Earth will provide all the games, all the fun, all the connection, will attract all the people that we need in order to fulfill that experience of joy and shared experience. And what comes to us from our soul star, which is a silver star right above our head, that comes from our soul, is like a bubble. It's about being spontaneous, about taking life every moment. There is sometimes opportunities, just do not miss the opportunities, be ready, and so you can move on to be in the present. The more we are in the present, the more we can become spontaneous in reaction to what is being offered as light, or continue to offer what to offer that experience of life that we came here to experience. So in Cancer is really the feeling, and in Capricorn is really what we do. So it's about blending, finding this point of harmony. We do not want to move into a matriarchal, or we want to let go of this patriarchal society, but we don't want to completely go into. We want to find a balanced energy within our life and a society that is being balanced. Also wanted to say that any experience when we speak, we are living in a linear reality, in a physical material reality, and we're using material words. So the words are linear when we speak about words, but when we speak about interdimensional reality, we can only express one level at a time. We can never express many levels in any one sentence. So what we seek is to find the highest point of infinite in order to bring a more inclusive and the more complete form of expression that we are, because linear reality will always be limited. It's about moving into beyond, so we can move into the holographic matrix and use telepathy. So the words may be an obstacle to experiencing that higher telepathy. So it's good to find more silence, to take the time to meditate, to cleanse, to slow down. For we are a society that's moved into a screen society. Everything's about screen, internet screen, TV screen, phone screen. It's very flat. But we're going to be moving into the next level, which will be the quantum holographic. As our mind will move into the new level. Even for the internet, we'll move into new level very soon. And then as we move into this higher, we are awakening those parts of our DNA, our higher brain function. There will be no more separation. Distance will no longer exist. Space will no longer be an obstacle, and will be no more waiting for the time will be now. And we'll know through the knowledge that we are all connected, and connected to all that is. Anything can be happening. We'll connect to the 5-dimensional matrix, the synthetic crystalline matrix of the interconnected universe, and we'll be able to connect to the greater cosmic mind, the one that is all, where all things is known, and we'll be able to utilize that for our experience. For time and space are being accelerated, and they're being compressed into experience. There is more and more experience each day. This time has been accelerated. It appears to be accelerated. But and in many sense, a lot of things that are going to be happening appears to be magic. But if you would show a cell phone to somebody in 1,000 years back, you would think it's magic. There's like no, what is that? Ooh, there's those people that are talking in those little boxes, like completely unsensed, no sense. But it's actually not magic. It is just a higher science, a higher comprehension of the interdimensional nature of things. So we are connecting to this universal brain. We are like this receptor and this emitter and receptor of transmission of energy, and we exist within this huge universe where there is like all those cells. We are all cells within the growing process of the universe, and as we attune to our frequency, we are able to channel higher frequency, more pure energy. And all information travel according to frequency. So we wanna become the purest channel that we can. And we want also to unlock the first thing is very important, to unlock the power of telepathy. The power of telepathy is very important because it really will open up to a higher brain function. For we utilize only we utilize all of our brain, but we do not have access to the higher function. We do want to begin to start to know that we can use the totality of our brain, and this will give us a great deal of power and understanding through the connection of unity function. I have a friend and guides and brother who was expressing that code. There is a code that can unlock that. His name is Ashtar. That you may have been working with this code, but it's a very powerful code that will unlock this function of telepathy. You want to meditate on it, you want to repeat it to yourself, you want to write it 1,000 times until it is integrated, for it will definitely open up. It's a simple code. It's a 0010110. 001 I'm sorry, 0010110. 0010110. So the code is 0010110. Write it down, just work with it, and this will definitely accelerate the process of reconnecting. 0010110. There is an harmonization of it will open up all kinds of codes within the DNA. The more we work with this code 0010110, the more we are able to reconnect to those. For there will be also code that will be revealed, but this one is a very solid ground basis. Maybe you've already been working with that. For I'm getting ready for this rebirth myself. I'm like every day I feel there is new level of empowerment. I already see what's before me. It's my sovereign self. I know I'm kind of eager to move into the fullness of my spirit presence, and I'm thanking God for that. So, well, I hope this message was interesting for you. And so let us work with this code, 0010110. Let us make sure that we can, and eventually we're going to be able to, very soon we're going to be able to connect through this telepathic matrix, and we'll be able to unite, to share our dreams, to make those dreams powerful. So just trust your soul. Your soul is the guiding, is the conductor of all this. So the soul, and so trust your soul, trust your higher self, and allow yourself to be guided by your higher self. Although the higher self sometimes may be mysterious, trust it. Sometimes it can reflect illusion to us to be released, but in a sense it's always very directional, in the sense that it wants our highest good and our liberation at the end of the process. So the painting behind me, I thought I document. It's still moving forward. It's becoming prettier, and it's becoming more visible. There's all kinds of details that are starting to emerge. It is not quite finished, but I thought I continue to document it through those videos, to see the evolution of that process. I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song called Love. It's John Lennon, who reminds us that love is all that is. Love is the only thing we seek. We want to become love. We want to increase our love. Love is really what makes life good. It's what gives meaning to life. And so we want to open to human love, to divine love, to all form of love, to friendship, to love our work, to love our job, to love our potential, to love our past, to integrate the past so that we can see it with compassion and love. And so love is continue to be love. Love is our real nature. It is really who we are. We want to become more of that, and we already are that. It's just a matter of remembering that the soul only wants love. It is the ego that will try to prevent us, that will try to put sticks in our wheel. So because the ego does not know, so it fears, but the soul knows, so it loves. So it goes like this. Love is real, real is love. Love is feeling, feeling love. Love is wanting to be loved. Love is touch. Touch is love. Love is reaching, reaching love. Love is asking to be loved. Love is you, you and me. Love is knowing we can be. Love is free. Free is love. Love is living, living love. Love is needing to be loved. Well, thank you very much for sticking till the end. No, you are already loved infinitely by your Creator. Like, otherwise, we wouldn't exist. We are all divine beings that are loved infinitely by God, but we are given the experience to know something else, to separate. We were given this experience to separate ourselves from this love. And now that we have rediscovered love, we should be grateful that we have discovered this eternal love. And we want every day we can encompass, embrace more of that love. And the more we share love, the more we share our love, the more we are given for. For if our cup is full, we want to empty it so more can come. For it is an eternal river of love that will continue to flow onwards. And thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful Sunday, a wonderful week. Namaste.